Can we call him Sarah's father? Got a half a page here. First of all, thank you everybody for being here tonight. I know some of you people came from just across town, but some of you people came hundreds and hundreds of miles to be here tonight. But the point is, we're all together now, and let's celebrate the new life together with these two guys right here, okay? So before I go on, the last 5, 6, 7 weeks, like when Ashton and Sarah and Don and I and a couple of people get together, we started making bets about like, oh, who's gonna do what, who's gonna do it. So, who would be the best dresser? Who would be the worst dresser? Who would be the best dancer? Who might drink a little bit too much, okay? So for me, I had 2 bets. The odds are 2 to 1 that I'm gonna swear in this speech, and the odds are even up that I cry. So I can't control one of them, so. So I know I'm supposed to come up with something real clever here, or real cute, like, you know, oh, it's ironic they got together because it was clever and cute like this. And you know what I got? I got nothing. I got nothing. I got no clever and I got no cute, okay? And why don't I have clever and cute? Because there they are, right there, right in front of us, and that's real. It's real. Their respect for each other is real, their friendship is really real, and their love for each other is incredible, okay? So like any parent here, we probably love our kids more than we love ourselves, right? I do, I don't know you guys. So anyhow, when they're happy, we're happy, and when they're content, we're content. So I remember everything about her growing up with my daughter, from her first little bike, to her first little dress, to her braces, to her brownies, to Girl Scouts, to high school volleyball, high school softball. Then she went to Elmhurst, and she played college ball there. And through all those experiences, she made many, many friends. And a lot of them are here today, lifelong friends, okay? And there's a lot of them here today. And through all the 28 years of her life, all her trials and tribulations, she's always been our little girl with red hair.
Aww.
Yeah.
So, in fact, her wedding party, talk about Elmhurst, in fact, her wedding party consists of my beautiful daughter-in-law, Kershia, who Frank met in Korea years ago, and the starting 2012 Elmhurst Solid Blue Jays infield, okay? Whatever happened to the second baseman, I don't know, but she's not here, okay? So screw her. I guess I swore. Okay. So she graduates Elmhurst College, and she comes home, she says, I'm moving to Cincinnati. She goes, I'm gonna go to St. Joseph's University, I'm gonna get my doctorate in physical therapy. Well, Don and I were aware of the doctorate thing, and we said, okay, but it's like kind of far, right? And she goes, Dean's been in Carbondale for 5 years, and Frank's been in Korea. You figure it out, okay? I said, okay. So at that point, we realized that our little girl is not a little girl anymore. So she moved to Cincinnati, and she moves in with a couple of ladies who are also pursuing her doctorate, and she lived with them for 2 years. So she moved down, and about 7, 8 months later, she calls me at home, and she says, Dad, I met a guy. So I said, well, like, who cares? Okay? So then, the next day, she says, no, I did meet a guy. So, and then the 3rd day, and the 4th day. So finally, I'm going, whoa, what's going on with this stuff? So then I said, what's his name? Where does he work? What school did he go to? Is he a Reds fan? Okay. Does he root for the Bengals? And this goes on and on. So, it's a true story. So she says to me, she goes, his name is Ashton Brown, and he talks a real lot sometimes, okay? And he's got more energy than any person I've ever met in my life, and he treats me, Sarah, this is the line, and he treats me very well. Okay? And then, when she said Ashton, she didn't just say Ashton, she said Ashton in a certain tender and caring voice that I thought, well, this dude's like, he's for real, it sounds like, okay? So, and then she says, oh, and by the way, Division II wrestler, University of Findlay, okay? So now I'm like, well, oh, okay, that's okay, because I'm an idiot, okay? Oh, I love college sports, now he's gotta be cool. So Don and I go down there one week, and we meet him at a place called Bucketheads, and I remember some big fat ass had a Joey Votto's jersey on. I asked him, I go, is that really Joey Votto? Okay, anyhow. So Don and I, we left there, and we felt really good about it because the guy was a gentleman, extremely intelligent, friendly, good-looking, okay? But we felt real good about it, but we had no idea that tonight would happen, okay, at that point. So months go by, and Sarah's working at Christ Hospital in Cincinnati, and Ashton's teaching mathematics at Harrison High School, and he's also coaching football and wrestling. And by the way, about 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, he just got the new head coaching job at Burlington Central High School. Woo! Something this guy deserves and has earned it, okay? So now we have 2 head coaches in the family, okay? So one day, Ashton calls us up home and he goes, I'm going to propose to Sarah in Fountain Square, which is the big square in Cincinnati. He goes, I'd love it if you guys could come. My mom's going to be there, and Ashley and Alyssa are going to be there also, my sisters. So we go down there, and it's Thanksgiving weekend, and the square is very crowded because there's something going on. I don't know what. So all of a sudden, Ashton goes, I got to tie my shoe routine, okay? And he does this whole thing, and Sarah's face lights up, and he proposed it to her, and obviously said yes. And at that moment, there was nobody in Fountain Square except them 2. Okay? In fact, there's nobody in the world at that point except them 2. And they were like, and she was like, they were so, happy and everything like that. So. So Sarah said later that night, she goes, I really was caught off guard until I looked down and saw he was wearing loafers. Okay? So now it's come full circle, and here they are sitting there, they're officially married, they're sitting there right in front of us, and I'm so happy for Sarah, my daughter, who's married, and this is the truth, this guy's a stud, okay? And I don't mean physically, okay? He is a man's man, this guy, okay? And I'm so happy for you, Ashton, because you married my daughter, who's the best, okay? And so, and your mom and dad are happy for you, Ashton. Your mom and dad are happy for you. All your brothers, all your sisters, all your family and friends are so very happy for you. And you guys will find out, no offense to Petey, these are my lines. Petey used them at that thing out there, okay? You'll find out that marriage is difficult sometimes, okay? But what you'll find is you'll become one. And you'll feel each other's pain, but you'll also experience each other's successes and accomplishments. And what you'll really find is you'll just become one, and you'll feel an eternal peace, a continuous peace in your heart and your soul, because you're with the person that you're supposed to be with, okay? And sometimes life's gonna be so busy that you don't even know you love that other person so much, but you'll look across the room and you'll say, oh my gosh, I love that person so much. And it's the happiest thing. Or maybe it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you roll over and you find each other's hand in the middle of the night and you don't say a word, but you squeeze the hand and you're telling the other person, I love you for the rest of my life. So that's over. I don't have to make the speech ever again because I don't have any other daughters, okay? So I look around the room and it's time to make a toast. I look around the room, I see many people I've loved for decades, and I see a lot of people that I'm just starting to meet right now, and I can hopefully have, who knows, great relationship. So can we raise our glasses right now to June 2nd, 2018, to the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Brown. Dilly dilly! Thank you very much.
Cheers.
All right, thanks, Frank. Round of applause for Frank Cavatori. All right, the venue will be coming around and serving dinner, so please enjoy.